again, fans. Impact Television is on the air. Welcome into the place to be every Friday night. And what a show we have for you tonight. Two big matches with a lot of ramifications leading into March Mayhem. I'm Big DA, joined once again by my broadcast colleague, the heavyweight champion
of the world, DA, the world.
Jermaine Johnson, thank you once again for joining me. And we're just a few weeks away from the big match, the big main event. You and Aaron Neal, the rubber match, one more time at March Mayhem.
One more time indeed, but tonight, it's not about that tonight. Tonight here on Impact Television, it's about one half of the IZW Tag Team Champions making his way to the ring, Damian Morte, because he's set to go up against one half of the team he took the championship from, Randy Price, one half of the old school Suckers.
Interesting note last Saturday night, Randy Price alone to the ring, Damian Morte alone to the ring, Rage Logan, Coach Gary Toole banned from ringside, added quite the dynamic to this matchup.
Oh, and Gary Toole was not happy about that.
Gary Toole was one upset man in the back.
Damian Morte, he did a forecast for this matchup. I didn't know he had weatherman experience back in the day, but he said this contest right here was going to be partly cloudy with a chance of mist. Kind of throwing it in the face of the old school Suckers, because that was the way they won the title.
We definitely know what that's all about. That miss that Damian Morte spit right in the face of Coach Gary Toole to claim those tag team titles. And boy, Randy Price and Coach Toole, the old school Suckers, they have been hot lately, and they are ready to get their hands on Nemesis whenever they get their chance.
Well, Randy Price gets an opportunity right here. Well, last Saturday he got an opportunity to extract some revenge, to release some of that steam for being so hot on a member of Nemesis. This week, tomorrow night, here in the Impact Arena, Gary Toole will get an opportunity to extract some revenge. Well, he'll face the other half of Nemesis, Rage Logan. Greatness, Rage Logan.
Man, and speaking of getting your hands on people, boy, Double D, we're going to show you later in the show, Double D had a message for Jordan Jacobs. Didn't really pan out the way Double D had hoped.
One person I do not like in IZW is Double D. It's Jordan Jacobs actually. The most undeserving Impact Division champion in the history of IZW, and I cannot wait for March Mayhem. Before I go out and do it one more time with Aaron Neal, I hope to watch Double D beat the hide off that no good coward man in the dark, lights out Jordan Jacobs.
I can tell you're excited. We're just a few weeks away. March Mayhem, what an event it's going to be. One more time, you and Aaron Neal. And what about, hey, last Saturday night, you and Aaron Neal one more time teaming up together to take on Jordan Jacobs and Eric Rose.
Oh, yeah, we took on that undeserving champion Jordan Jacobs and his hairy carpet-having, no-good loser, ungifted partner Eric Rose. I don't like that dude either, just as much as Randy Price don't like Damian Morte.
Great main event we saw last Saturday night. A great show for you here tonight. You definitely want to stick around. You definitely want to hear what Double D has to say. And you want to see exactly what happens when two tag team wrestlers go at it in singles action. We're going to take a quick break.
He's whipping the hot off that dude.
We'll be right back, fans. Stick around.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, why not party with your favorite superstar? Have your own personalized entrance and much, much more. For more info, call 580-357-4911 and party like an IZW superstar. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. With the finest artists in Texoma, Impacting can handle any highly detailed custom or freehand artistry. Body modification also available. Dermals, corsets, even exotic piercings. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call 699-7530 and make an appointment. Walk-ins are always welcome. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. IZW's March Mayhem, Saturday, March 17th. You can't miss the biggest show of the year with the first ever women's fatal four-way match. And Double D faces Jordan Jacobs for the Impact Division Championship. And not to mention, Aaron Neal gets his rematch when he takes on Jermaine Johnson for the World Heavyweight Championship live at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. And broadcasting live around the world. March Mayhem, Saturday, March 17th. There's no experience like IZW Live. Not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Saturday, March 17th. Ringside seats for IZW's March Mayhem are limited. Reserve yours for only $12. VIP members can enter the Impact Arena at 5 p.m. Meet IZW superstar Erica and the World Heavyweight Champion Jermaine Johnson. Plus, enter into a raffle for a Windows 7 PC. Then sit ringside for the worldwide broadcast of March Mayhem. Just call 357-4911. Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Saturday, March 17th.
Showing you some great singles action from two tag team wrestlers. And as the champ said, tomorrow night, Gary Toole taking on one half of the tag team champions, Rage Logan. Old School Suckers trying to get that little measure of revenge. Be here tomorrow night to see that, and be here to get your VIP tickets for March Mayhem, because anyone that saw Violent Valentine, and everybody around the world was watching Violent Valentine, talking about it on Facebook, on Twitter, fans packed the Impact Arena. You know you have to get those tickets, get your guaranteed ringside. You want to make sure you have your seat and not get left in the dark. And not only that, you get those tickets, you get the exclusive meet and greet with
Not just me, though. I can't be like that. That's not me now. But you do get the meet and greet with Jermaine Johnson, the IZW Heavyweight Champion of the world, people. The world. And the Lady of Impact, who will be in action that night, Fatal 4-Way, Erica
in a big Fatal 4-Way. Our first ever women's Fatal 4-Way in IZW. And what did we see last Saturday night? Our first ever women's swimsuit contest. And boy, it was quite the sight to see, I will tell you.
Save the pandas.
The actions after, even more interesting. Kira Maya attacking Erica and Star. Very confusing. I'm not really sure what Kira Maya's thinking. You thought, she was in Star's corner, but I guess when it comes down to a Fatal 4-Way, anything goes.
Oh, yeah, the women's competition's getting fierce in IZW. Miss Dyslexia, she's still floating around. Don't know what she's doing right now, but she's involved in that. Star, she's got Bobby on her side, True Love, but Kira Maya made a statement after that swimsuit competition.
Fans, last Saturday night, Randy Price getting the ball rolling, getting a little bit of measure of revenge for the Old School Suckers. Coach Gary Toole tries that once again tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night, a special look at the owner, the founder, the natural born leader. Fans, take a look at this. Tomorrow night, fans, I have seen the footage Wesley Bradfield has put together. It is an amazing story. Longtime IZW fans know the history. The owner, the founder, the natural born leader, Johnny Z, past, present, and future. What a video package we have for you. Be here tomorrow night, but that is tomorrow night. Last Saturday night, Double D came down with a purpose to set the record straight and tell the world exactly what kind of man that Jordan Jacobs is.
That no good, slimy, manipulative. Who turns the lights out? Back in my day, you appreciate electricity. But anyway, let's let Double D talk about it. Let's let him handle this. Go ahead, Double D.
Double D's so intense.
I gotta tell you, no matter how many times, no matter how many bad things happen to me in this business, just hearing you all chant my name puts me right back up on top.
And the fans here love them some Double D.
Now on to more serious matters, that being Jordan Jacobs.
Sound.
Jordan Jacobs, our IZW Impact Division champion. Now I gotta say, no matter how many times I've said that, over and over in my head, it just seems to leave a bitter taste in my mouth every single time.
I can understand why. It's a lot not to be happy about.
Exactly. And Jordan Jacobs, you see, Jordan Jacobs and myself both broke into IZW just about the same time. Jordan Jacobs was a friend of mine. Anytime that I had some things going on, anytime that I felt like my back was against the wall, I really felt like I had Jordan Jacobs on my side.
Jordan Jacobs did a good job of playing everybody like a fool.
Lying right
You know,
to
it
his
even
face.
went to when the lights started going off on me, when I started getting attacked that way and losing matches that way, Jordan Jacobs would come to my locker room to come console me, to come show sympathy, to show like as if he actually cared. Now, if I would have known, had I known that he had the intentions that he had, then I would have went ahead and slapped him in both of his faces right then and there.
He only cared because he's looking for exactly where to stick that knife in Double D's back.
Now, Jordan, you can come out here all you want, and you can flaunt around that IZW Impact Division Championship. You can act like you're actually proud. You can act like you're actually happy. Like you can actually go home at night and lay your head on your pillow and sleep at night knowing that that's how you won that IZW Impact Division Championship.
You have to have no conscience whatsoever.
The bottom line is, you can come out here and you can tell all these people what you want. You can tell anybody in the back what you want. You can fill everybody's head with the garbage that you're spewing out of your mouth. But the fact is, both you and I know that deep down, deep down, you're going to have to dig very, very deep, but deep down, you're straight up ashamed of the way you won that championship. You know that it eats you alive. It eats at your stomach. It eats you every single time you think about it. Knowing how you had to win that championship. Knowing that you didn't have the guts to face me man to man with the lights on. Because you know damn well, if you face me man to man with the lights on, I'd drop you 1, 2, 3.
I believe it.
Oh, I believe it too.
You know it. All these people in the Impact Arena know it. And all the people watching worldwide on GFL.TV know it.
There's a lot of people that know it.
My mom
Now,
knows it too.
you come out and you want to talk about you're watching TV and you notice that there's a match made. You don't know how. You say you're trying to, well, let me go ahead and put it to some better words. You're basically trying to duck me for as long as possible. But see, the only thing you need to concern yourself with, you don't need to worry about who made the match, how the match got made, or anything like that. You need to concern yourself with the fact that at March 17th, live on GFL.TV, March Mayhem, you have to go one-on-one with me. You have to put that Impact Division Championship on the line with these lights on. Face me face to face in front of all these people in this arena here. And then you got to get your ass handed to you as I win my second Impact Division Championship.
Your fans strap in because it's about to get a lot more interesting.
That match at March Mayhem, though, is going to be a war, BA.
But hey, you know what? You're all here. You all paid for a good show. I'm right here. I'm dressed and I'm ready. So hey, Jordan, the lights are on. Why don't you go ahead and show us that you've got some intestinal fortitude and come out here and face me like a man.
Fans, I told you it's about to get more interesting. Last Saturday night it did. The lights went out and expecting maybe Jordan Jacobs to show up, but wasn't Jordan Jacobs, was
Val,
it?
you got the camera?
Yes.
You got it on me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You got a nice tight shot?
Yes.
Double D! Double D! Who the hell do you think you are? I mean, really, you're standing in my ring. This is what I'm talking about. I can't be there all the time. I have no idea where Seth is even at right now. He should be out there doing this work for me. Double D, listen to me. I've given you every opportunity to be a part of the new IZW. I've given you every opportunity to stand up and earn your spot. You're getting on my very last nerve. So you're going to stand in my ring and call out people because you're upset, because you feel screwed over, because you're... Shut up! I'm tired of you. I am sick and tired of you. Jeff Wolfenberger asked me to take you out. I gave you a shot. I tell you what. You want to call out Jordan Jacobs? No. Jordan, you stay in the back. You shine that belt up because you earned it. Double D, since you're so full of P and V, I tell you what. Damon, I told you to go out there. I told you to keep your gear on. Are you ready, buddy? Yeah, I tell you what. You get off that seat, put the microphone down, get away from DA. He smells like cheeseburgers. Get into that ring right now and beat the hell out of Double D. Do it now. You've been looking for a chance to prove yourself, Damon. I tell you what. This is it. Double D. You're not getting Jordan Jacobs. You're not getting anything you want. You refuse to have structure, you refuse to have discipline, and you refuse to listen. Now, that guy right there with the spiky hair is going to beat the crap out of you. Enjoy your night, Double D.
Well, I'll tell you what. I sit next to DA every week doing Impact Television. He does not smell like cheeseburgers. But as I was in the back watching this on the monitor, I never thought I'd see the day when one of the announcers besides me would get up and just go have a matchup. This dude's got his gear under his clothes. What is that all about?
I was flabbergasted this happened. I had no idea. Commissioner Brandon Bishop, watching live from his house on GFL.TV, making this matchup my broadcast partner every Saturday night.
This dude's got his clothes. What is this about?
I had no idea. I was focused on the action in the ring and had no idea that Damon Windsor was going to go out there and have a matchup with Double D. Fans, you never know what's going to happen here in IZW. That's why you got to be here live each and every Saturday night, because you never know when something like that, Brandon Bishop's going to pop on the screen and make a match with an announcer. It's crazy. And when we come back, we're going to show you what happened in this matchup. More importantly, we're going to show you what happened after this matchup. Stick around.
Can't get enough IZW? Then take it home with you by visiting our merchandise stand and picking up your copy of the latest IZW DVD or for your new IZW t-shirt. And don't forget the snack down for concessions. Feed the impact. Feel the impact. IZW. IZW's March Mayhem, Saturday, March 17th. You can't miss the biggest show of the year with the first ever women's fatal 4-way match. And Double D faces Jordan Jacobs for the Impact Division Championship. And not to mention, Aaron Neal gets his rematch when he takes on Jermaine Johnson for the World Heavyweight Championship live at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, and broadcasting live around the world. March Mayhem, Saturday, March 17th. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Saturday, March 17th. Ringside seats for IZW's March Mayhem are limited. Reserve yours for only $12. VIP members can enter the Impact Arena at 5 p.m. Meet IZW superstar Erica and the World Heavyweight Champion Jermaine Johnson. Plus, enter into a raffle for a Windows 7 PC. Then sit ringside for the worldwide broadcast of March Mayhem. Just call 357-4911. Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Saturday, March 17th. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. With the finest artists in Texoma, Impacting can handle any highly detailed custom or freehand artistry. Body modification also available. Dermals, corsets, even exotic piercings. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call 699-7530 and make an appointment. Walk-ins are always welcome. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton.
Last Saturday night, fans, Double D calling out the Impact Division champion Jordan Jacobs, but our commissioner live via internet had other plans. My broadcast colleague on Saturday nights, the big picture Damon Windsor, I had no idea that he was dressed for a match. He had clothes on.
Look at this dude here. He had sweatpants on and everything. This dude was putting gloves on in front of you. Were you in on this, DA?
I had no idea. Fans that were watching around the world on GFL.TV, they heard how shocked I was. I had no idea this was coming, and you got to know Double D had no idea this was coming.
Yeah, let me get serious here. Damon Windsor is no slouch. He's a big, nasty dude, and he's done some dirty things in IZW in the past. But he's made his way back, and he's trying to prove himself. And Brandon's giving him one of the biggest opportunities to do so, putting him up against the 2011 most, Superstar of the Year?
Superstar of the Year, 2010, 2011, former Impact Division champion, looking to become a two-time Impact Division champion March 17th at March Mayhem when he goes one-on-one with the lights on with Jordan Jacobs.
Yeah, I hate Jordan Jacobs, but he better hope Damon Windsor put a lasting hurting on Double D, because Double D is more determined than I've ever seen him in my life. And I've seen Double D very upset, very wanting to go.
If anybody knows about Double D being upset, it would certainly be you.
It would be, and I've seen him to that point, but I've never seen him quite like he is right now. In no way, shape, or form, Double D wants to hurt Jordan Jacobs, beat Jordan Jacobs, take Jordan Jacobs Impact Division Championship.
Commissioner Brandon Bishop sending out the hired gun, Damon Windsor. I always thought that Damon Windsor was in the pocket of our commissioner, and I got my proof last Saturday night.
Well, Damon, he's in a tough spot. He came back. I think he was trying to slide back into the future Hall of Famers, and that imploded before he could really get a chance. It imploded the night he came back. So then he made his way over there with you, and man, what else would he do? He's a no good, rotten son of a, and so of course he's gonna start praising the boss and get under his good side. Look where it landed him, a big time matchup against Double D.
Joining the other future Hall of Famer member, Eric Rose, with Brandon Bishop. Of course, you had your issue last Saturday night, Eric Rose and Jordan Jacobs. What a main event we saw just 6 days ago.
Well, I'll tell you this. I have a problem with what Eric Rose and Jordan Jacobs said. I think I'm going to have to handle it this week in the Impact Arena. Let me wrap my head around that. I'll let you know.
Fans, another reason to be here tomorrow night. All this action, your VIP tickets, the great giveaways. We can.
I thought it was over right there. I thought it was over.
Double D, all heart, determination, and drive. Got the shoulder up by pure instinct after this. But I was impressed, Damon Windsor. He had the know-it-all to pull Double D's legs away from the ropes so he couldn't get that foot over there to break the count. I will give Damon Windsor credit. It was a very smart move. He wrestled a smart match. He used his power. Forgive me. He used his strength.
Hey. Calm down. I'm the only one using power and strength around here.
He wrestled a smart match. He took Double D to the limit. And regardless of what Damon Windsor had to say on our live broadcast last Saturday night, Double D, 1, 2, 3, got the victory.
Nice Hurricanrana reversal right there. Double D is very crafty. That's something Jordan Jacobs is going to have to watch out for. This as well is something Jordan Jacobs is going to have to watch out, that crossbody, because if he hits that on Jordan Jacobs March 17th at March Mayhem, the same result.
The crossbody, the defacer, the high-flying moves, the quick kicks. Jordan Jacobs is going to be in for one hell of a night, March 17th. But last Saturday night, it certainly wasn't over for Double D because his night certainly took a turn.
Yeah. The MO of Jordan Jacobs is about to occur, fans, and it's despicable to watch because Double D just gave it his all here. That's what he did last Saturday night in a hard-fought battle, and this is despicable what we're about to see, DA.
Fans, it's second verse, same as the first. We've seen this so many times. The lights go out. Double D, he knew when the lights go out. Double D knows what's going to happen, but how do you defend yourself? You're in that ring. You can see how dark it was. No one could see anything that was going on. So how did Double D possibly know what direction Jordan Jacobs was going to be coming from? And that's the result we saw.
If that's the only way Jordan Jacobs can get Double D down, then I don't plan on him having a long Impact Division title reign.
Jordan Jacobs certainly did the damage last Saturday night.
Look at him,
Austin. And you're about to see,
Jordan Jacobs makes me sick. And one of the comments he made last week in the Impact Arena was that him and that no good Eric Rose deserve spots that me and Aaron Neal have worked hard for. Me and Aaron Neal are headlining March Mayhem one more time. And if you listen to Jordan Jacobs and Eric Rose last week, they think they should be headlining March Mayhem. Well, tomorrow night in the Impact Arena, I'm not gonna overbear this show. I'm not gonna say my true feelings on those chumps tonight on Impact Television, but tomorrow in the Impact Arena, I'm going to express my feelings on what the statements those losers made. I will have words for them tomorrow night in the Impact Arena. As soon as the lights turn on, I'm coming out there.
I certainly can't wait to hear that.
You see, Double D, that's why I am the man in the dark. That's why I am the Impact Division champion. That's why I am lights out Jordan Jacobs. Lights out Double D. Sweet dreams.
I certainly could have waited to hear that.
You're not going to be able to turn the lights out and hit the dude twice with your championship to defeat him at March Mayhem, Jordan Jacobs. Keep eyes in the back of your head, not only for Double D at March Mayhem, but for me tomorrow night, because I've got words for you and Eric Rose.
Fans, tomorrow night, 10:09 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma. Doors open at 6, bell times at 7. All the great action you see every week. You know about the singles match. Coach Gary Toole taking on Rage Logan. The champ, Jermaine Johnson, has promised some words for Jordan Jacobs. Be here tomorrow night to see exactly what's going to happen and what the champ has to say.